Hello guys and welcome to the GoGeek channel. Today we will be talking about the Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro. The Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro comes back inside the typical Razer packaging with mostly black background and green accents on the top. There's a big photo of the keyboard all lit up, as well as a few major features detailed on the front. On the back there's an in-depth breakdown of the main features, the wireless modes and of course the switches. Our model features the green Razer switches, which have great sound and are one of gaming fans' favorites. Inside the box the keyboard is protected by air-gapping cardboard on the front and back and durable foam padding on the sides. There is also a plastic shield over the top. Inside the box we have the usual stuff: Razer documentation, the BlackWidow V3 Pro keyboard, a wire if you want to use it with a cord and of course charge it, and a wrist rest. The Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro is a full-sized keyboard with full-height keys. It has a typical straight board design with two inclined settings and features a detachable plushy wrist rest. The foam wrist rest has a black leatherette finish that feels comfortable, but this time it doesn't have a magnet to attach it to the keyboard, and it also doesn't stick well in its place. It is 100% optional, but being made like this, it makes it kinda useless. The build quality is exactly what you would expect from a top-tier keyboard. The Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro is made out of plastic with an aluminum faceplate, which makes it durable. The keycaps are made of Doubleshot ABS plastic and feel top-notch. Overall, the BlackWidow V3 Pro feels solid and looks like it's made to last. Every key is macro programmable, and there's even a hotkey to record and save macros to the board. It has dedicated media keys and a volume control wheel, which is also programmable. The media controls look better integrated into the keyboard design than what we saw with the Ornata V2, but I think I like the design of those ones better. The keyboard features Razer green switches, which are tactile and clicky. They don't require a lot of force to actuate, which gives them a very light feel. They aren't linear either. In my opinion, these switches are the way to go, and not the yellow ones if you buy the keyboard for gaming. I mean, what else would you want to use a €250 keyboard for? They make some noise, but also give you that true gaming feel. The biggest feature for the keyboard is the wireless connectivity. Like the Razer Tactile V2 Pro, the Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro can be connected via Bluetooth, a 2.4 GHz wireless connection, or by cable. You can pair the keyboard with up to 3 different devices, and you can switch between paired devices via a switch on the left side. The hyperspeed wireless technology provides ultra-low latency and is 25% faster than other wireless technology on the market, which means that you won't be feeling any difference between this and the wired keyboard. Regarding the battery, Razer said that the internal battery can provide up to 192 hours of use, but this if using it without RGB on. With lights in full effect and gaming to the max, we actually have to charge it daily. The battery level indicator is located hidden on the left, and if you forget to charge it, you might have the unpleasant surprise to see it turn off in the middle of your gaming session. One of the most iconic Razer features is the RGB lighting, and the Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro has plenty of it. It features the Chroma lighting, which looks out of this world, paired with the transparent housed switches. They allow the LEDs to shine bright, and in a dark environment the keyboard becomes the centerpiece of the room when lit up. The brightness is controlled directly on the keyboard using function plus F11 and F12 to decrease and increase respectively. The colors, effects, speed and brightness are customizable through the Razer Synapse software. The keyboard comes with a detachable braided USB-C cable. The cable looks pro, it's not very thick, and the USB connector is green of course. On the back of the keyboard we have the dongle USB storage, which is hidden well using a plastic cover. The keyboard has rubber paddings which prevent it from moving around on the table. The keyboard also have height adjustable feet with 2 different positions to choose from. You can customize the keyboard with the Razer Synapse, and you have plenty of options to play with. You can adjust RGB lighting and remap the buttons, and it supports 5 profiles which are stored inside the keyboard, and they go with you wherever you take it. Unlike other producers, within the Synapse you can control all your Razer gear. The lighting tab lets you adjust the brightness and basic effects of the RGB. If you want advanced lighting features, you can use the Chroma Studio. You have 10 predefined lighting profiles including spectrum cycling, rainbow, wave and wheel lighting. The RGB lighting on the keyboard is amazing. Of course, you can customize every key if you wish, or you can choose default profiles, adjust brightness and colors. Every button on the keyboard, except the Windows key and the right function key, can be reassigned to a different function, and if you don't need the media controls, you can assign various functions to those buttons. You can also record macros on the fly, and when you do it, holding the function key lights up the function buttons. If you do plan to use the multimedia controls though, they are awesome. The volume wheel is nice and responsive and can be clicked to mute it too. We've looked over all the features and now it is time to put them to the test. First of all, let's talk about the comfort. The keyboard has a comfortable, deliberate typing feel while writing or playing games. The Razer green Clicky mechanical switches are extremely quick and responsive, which makes this keyboard one of the fastest for typing. The sound is loud and impressive. Position-wise, the keys are well placed for both typing and gaming and it feels natural. Compared to the optomechanical switches to the Huntsman Elite, this one feels traditional, classic, and they kind of remind me of the old IBM keyboards, which were amazing for your everyday needs. The battery life varies a lot. While you could maybe achieve the 192 hours promised by the producer if you use it to occasionally write a tweet and browse the web, using the keyboard at its full potential drains the battery fast. Using white static light at 100% brightness will deplete the battery in 5 hours. You can have a 13-hour battery life with Spectrum Lightning, but it also depends on the game you play and how much you type on it. Bottom line is that if you plan on using it with lights on and for gaming, you will have to charge it every single day, which kinda kills the fun of having a wireless keyboard. You can grab the BlackWidow Elite for €80 less or the BlackWidow V3 for €100 less and get pretty much the same experience but on cable. The Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro is a keyboard worthy of its name, getting the legendary BlackWidow legacy further. The keyboard is amazing when it comes to typing, gaming, sound and overall build. It also offers wireless freedom, but it comes with a hefty price in autonomy, as if you are planning on using it for gaming, you will have to charge it daily and therefore the extra price point for that feature is not worth it. The wrist rest is also kind of useless, as it is not sticking to the keyboard and tends to move around, but it does have a nice feel to it.